The discovery of gold in the southern Black Hills in 1874 set off one of the great gold rushes in America. In 1876, miners moved into the northern Black Hills. That's where they came across a gulch full of dead trees, and a creek full of gold, and Deadwood was born. At its height, the city had a population of 25,000, attracting Old West figures such as Wyatt Earp, Calamity Jane, and Wild Bill Hickok. The entire town has been designated as a National Historic Landmark District for its well-preserved Gold Rush-era architecture.
I know you can do better than that. Let's try that again now, all together. Howdy, folks! Now that's more like it. We are Deadwood Alive, and we bring history to life right here on Main Street, Deadwood, 6 days a week, all summer long. We finish off each of those days with the trial of Jack McCall, right down the street in the Wild Bill Theater. Now, by applause, how many of you folks have heard of Jack McCall? Well, for those of you who don't know, Jack McCall is the fellow that shot our friend Wild Bill Hickok down inside the saloon number 10. He went on trial for that murder the very next day. We finish off each of our days reenacting that trial right down the street there in the Wild Bill Theater. Now, if you'd like to get tickets for that show, they are $10 for adults, $9 for seniors, and $6 for kids. Little tiny kids can get in for free. All you gotta do is talk to old Judge Coopdoll right up there. Everybody wave at the judge. You can talk to Judge Kuykendall. He'll be right there in our information chuck wagon right after this show selling tickets for the trial of Jack McCall. We are in our 99th year of production of that play. It's one of the longest running stage plays in America. About 45 minutes to an hour long. Very family friendly. It's definitely a must-see while you are here in Deadwood, so you should definitely check that out. My name is Marshal Con Stapleton, and I was the first and only town marshal of Deadwood. I've been looking around town today, and there is a lot of folks around, and I think I need a little extra help. So I'm just swearing some of you folks to be official Deadwood deputies. So I'm carrying the Black Hills Pioneer newspaper going all the way back to 1876. And as hard as it's going to be to believe that this is a true story, it is a true story, and this is how it happened. Now, back in September of 1876, the people of Deadwood decided they wanted a little law and order around here. So they hired me, Con Stapleton, to be Deadwood's first and only town marshal. But according to the Laramie Treaty of 1868, the Black Hills, including Deadwood, were part of the Great Sioux Reservation. So I really had no jurisdiction here at all. Now, despite that, my exploits were highly documented, including this strange but true tale of January 14th, 1877. Oh, he's out again. Yeah. But you know what, boys? That's just the way I like it. All nice and peaceful like.
Yeah, it's a rare thing in this game.
Well, you can say that again.
That's a rare thing in this camp.
David, it's just an expression.
Oh.
It is.
You know what? Let me out a wig of old meathead here. Get home before it gets dark.
Leave him alone. Besides, his own mule knows to be home without his help.
Think so.
Oh, it's awake now.
Oh, God bless the Union.
All right.
All right. To the
To the Union. Oh, that is awful. What's happening?
The Jim Deadwood.
Hey,
To
Jack.
Deadwood. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, I think that
Why do we do that everywhere?
All right, nobody move and nobody get hurt. Back over, you two raw dogs. What's wrong with you? And you, wipe that stupid grin off your stupid face. Hey.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, man. Hey, what are you gonna do, raw dog, huh?
You got David beforehand.
You take care of what? I'm gonna take this scumbag to jail.
Can't believe it. Mrs. Marshall got you instead, David.
Boy, that was a close one. Could have been a goner.
David, you got a bullet hole right there in the middle of your forehead.
I'm sure it's a Oh, I must have locked up and left me here by lonesome again. Sure was dead in here tonight. Oh, I'm coming, Bob. You can't take this old mule. Oh, I just need to take another quick nap.
Well, folks, the strange gets only stranger. Not only did David Gluck walk out of Mount Chapman's saloon that night, but he continued to walk the streets of Deadwood for 67 days with a bullet hole right there in the middle of his forehead. 67 days he walked around like that, till one day he got himself just a bit of a headache, went up to the old Centennial Hotel to take a nap, and he died in his sleep. Old Doc Babcock did the autopsy on him, said the only reason David had died is because a piece of bone had started to abscess in the wound. And that's the way things really were here in Deadwood when old David Blood took a bullet to his noggin. Thank you much for coming, folks, and have a great Deadwood day.
Eager to enter the untamed frontier and become rich on the gold that was surely concealed in it, Olaf Syme and James Nelson came to the Black Hills and dug a mine just outside Deadwood in 1878. Known simply as Sane's Mine, it produced about 15,000 ounces of gold for its two young owners over a period of 26 years, which wasn't very much. In fact, the men averaged only about 1.5 ounces of the yellow metal per day. But gold wasn't the only metal found in their mine. They also found plenty of iron pyrite, or fool's gold. Fortunately for the miners, iron pyrite was in demand, since it could be used to make sulfuric acid, which was used in the processing of real gold. The miners could get decent money for iron pyrite. Indeed, the mine made more profit from selling fool's gold than they did real gold. But eventually, even the iron pyrite wasn't enough to support the mine. It closed in 1904. During the renovations to make it safe for tours, the crews found an old worn boot, among other long-forgotten relics, in a back chamber. Seizing the opportunity, Syme's daughter decided to rechristen the mine as the Broken Boot. Belle Fourche is an authentically Western town founded in the late 1800s. It has a rich history full of cowboys, pioneers, and cattle and sheep dynasties. It is also the center of the nation and the home of one of the oldest rodeo in South Dakota, and it's only 35 minutes from Deadwood.